We are back in the Ultimate Universe mode. I haven't recorded an episode of this in a month, so let's just see how this goes. I forgot that Finley got moved to Raw. I'm not gonna lie, this card is kind of fucking mid outside of the steel cage match. We are 2 weeks away from bragging rights, so it kind of makes sense. But up first is Goldust versus Shad Gaspard. We welcome you live to Monday Night Raw, and it's time for our dreams to get shattered. That's right, Goldust is back on Monday Night Raw after having a couple of matches on SmackDown. He was traded in exchange for the core. And Jack Swagger's here too, but I'm not sure if he's got more time with SmackDown or not just yet, so we're just gonna have to figure out when he's gonna show up. But yeah, Goldust is here, and it looks like he's ready to get down to business as he immediately faces Shad Gaspard. Oh, hey, white and yellow. I guess it's a minor update, but it's a good update nonetheless. Anyways, Shad Gaspard has had a bit of a... Is he on a losing streak? I actually don't know. Yeah, Shad Gaspard is actually on a 4-match losing streak. That accounts for half of his total losses so far. Let's see if Shad Gaspard can break the streak. And immediately a charging Shad gets turned into a charged power slam by Goldust. Oh man, does it feel good to be back? Yeah, I didn't record another... Okay, thank you, Goldust. I didn't record another video like last time because Subspace came out finally. Only took me 5.5 months, and I didn't even finish it, but whatever. There will be one last Subspace video coming out on the main channel, and then it's done. You can unsub if you only like variety content. If you only like variety content, I don't know why you're watching this video, but hey, maybe somebody... Alec Goldust hit him with that massive uppercut. The uppercut that is so, like, telegraphed. I'm surprised that anybody gets hit by it. Oh, wait a minute. Somehow he got to the outside of the ring, and he still got his ass suplexed. So, yeah. Anyways, oh my god, that's sky high! And he's gonna have to suplex him again. Well, Goldust, it just isn't going down yet. Are you for fucking real? All right, yeah, there we... Man, I did all that just to have it be the fucking shove down. I thought it was gonna be... I thought Shad Gaspard was cooler. Sky high again by Shad Gaspard. And this time, Goldust will just go down. That's right, slam-aversary. And Shad Gaspard has beaten Goldust fair and square. Or square and fair, depending on how you feel about it. Shad Gaspard wins. I'm a little afraid of crashes, so I'll get past it. He never crashes on the first, but that changed nothing. Okay, cool. By the way, we still gotta figure out what's going on with the Acronym Collective. We'll figure that out soon enough. Anyways, it's Luke Gallows versus Matt Hardy. Really? And up next, Matt Hardy goes up against Luke Gallows in a submission match? These two, like, never do submissions. What? I suppose I shouldn't ask questions at this point. I just hope that this means Matt doesn't have to hit the fucking twist of fate to win. Because if he does, I think I'm gonna lose my shit because he can never fucking hit the damn thing. And then there's his opponent, a man that somehow finds himself in the US title scene almost every single week. Wait a minute, Luke Gallows is coming down to the ring and attacking Matt Hardy. I mean, I should have expected this. It's Luke Gallows, but I didn't. Matt Hardy is gonna have to try even harder now to beat Luke Gallows, although I guess it's a blessing and not a curse. It's a big move by Luke Gallows. But Matt isn't stupid. He knows what comes next for him if he doesn't get his act together. He may have hit the big boot, but Luke Gallows hasn't hit anything else. Not the two-handed choke slam, not a clothesline, not nothing. Matt is just gonna wear him and tear him down until there's nothing left. And of course, Matt Hardy and Luke Gallows, they've never fought or interacted. So Luke Gallows is attacking off of hopes and prayers. I could only guess. Wait a minute. Matt Hardy, setting him up. He's getting up just in the nick of time for that leg drop. And I don't understand how that leg drop doesn't hurt Matt more, but fuck. Drop kick. Finally, Matt hit the drop kick. It only took him 3 fucking attempts. And he hits it again. Okay, damn. I was expecting him not to, honestly. But I guess expect what hasn't already happened. A kick to the legs, trying to wear down every single part of Luke Gallows to ensure that he can't get out of any submission hold. And then he gets out of a grab instead. Yeah, I just think that Gallows isn't quite ready to go down then, I guess. If anything, that's kind of a sign that Matt needs to put in more work and more hours to take what his is. To the outside we go. think Matt just realized that if he goes to the outside with that leg drop, he's not gonna hit anything. And now taking it to the concrete. This could be dangerous for both. Oh, wait. Nope, they're gonna get off the concrete. Matt Hardy now hitting the side slam. This could be huge. Ezekiel Jackson. Matt Hardy in the twist of fate. No. Matt Hardy goes after him relatively quickly. He even tries to hit a twist of fate on Ezekiel Jackson, and he doesn't. He hit a twist of fate. And it's Mark Henry, and he's coming out to assist. I honestly don't think it's necessary at this point. Matt took him out all on his own, but wait. Now he's got to save Mark Henry, and there goes Ezekiel Jackson. And now Mark chases after him a little late on the draw there with Chase, but it's fine. Matt hits another side slam to Luke Gallows, and he's going to hit it. That's right. It's the twist of fate. Now he's got to drag Luke Gallows all the way to the other side of the ring so that he can hit nothing, because apparently that was just too much for the man. Wait a minute. Hole in the arm, but it's a rope break. He lets go. He's got to do something a little bit different, and that's something a little different. Matt Hardy has got Luke Gallows' face locked the fuck in. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Luke Gallows taps out in record time to Matt Hardy. Well, not in record time. I think we've had faster submissions before. But Matt Hardy wins in its entirety. Boom. Matt Hardy wins in its entirety. What, we only win one part? I guess 3 stages of hell matches do exist. Luke Gallows went above Drew because of that. I fucking hate Luke Gallows. Like, that's what I'm starting to fucking realize. I just hate Luke Gallows. And their relationship is worse. Anyways, it is Finlay versus MVP, dude. And as well as those other 2 men that I just situated, Finlay's also on Raw now. Yeah, that's right. SmackDown sold mid-carders between the 2 brands. Druid left and the core wins, so Finlay got a shot at going to Raw. Is this gonna do him well? I don't think so. I mean, it could, but I genuinely don't think Finlay is gonna do a good job on Raw. To be fair, he is getting close to retiring. His contract ends after Mania, and he hasn't said if he wants to renew it or not yet, so he might be retiring soon. And then there is his opponent, MVP. This man is one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions and betrayed Matt Hardy. Mark Henry doesn't like that. Matt definitely doesn't like that. But because they're the Unified Tag Champs, and for some reason, MVP doesn't want to give up the belt to Matt Hardy, we're at a deadlock in the Acronym Collective. They might have to lose the tag titles to get anything. And considering that nobody likes MVP, they might just lose the tag titles at bragging rights, which would be huge for the tag scene, in theory. But there's only 5 tag teams, so what the fuck do I know? And speaking of the devil, Finlay! I may have underestimated Finlay here. Remember, he did almost beat Zack Ryder after an attack, but still, he did almost beat Zack Ryder, and he had one of the greatest matches in SmackDown's history, so bringing him over to Raw isn't exactly the worst thing in the world, but now he's in normal matches with MVP, so the question remains, will he do well? I mean, he's putting up a competitive fight against Montel Vontavious Porter. I can't really say that Finlay is winning or losing. And wait a minute, MVP got him on his knee, hits him in the face. Not quite a shining wizard or anything, but definitely still gonna hurt you and your jaw in the morning. Is he gonna hit it again? No, he's going for a bridge, actually. Going for a pin off the bridge, but that's a rope break. I don't know why he went for that, and that was gonna be a rope break. It was very close to the ropes. I'm sure he didn't see it until it was already too late, though. German suplex all the way over the other side of the ring. Someone has a sign in the crowd that says, "Fight me, Finlay." I don't think you want that. He's gonna just hit you with a ukulele. Let's be honest, that's all Finlay would do. And now MVP, no wait, low blow by Finlay. Okay, I did not expect him to hit that. I was expecting something a little more civilized from the man. I mean, fuck, he's old as shit. Okay, dang. But wait a minute, MVP hyping himself up. He doesn't even need the fans to tell him what to do. Ball out the ropes, and he's balling. Not that it's a good thing anymore because he's an asshole. Kane? What? Wait, that's not Kane! That's not Kane! That's the guy we were talking about. Why did he get fired? What? And now the ref is... Wait, what's going on? Where's the ref? Oh, and he's trying to get involved in this match now? Are you serious? Get this man out of the fucking building. He's not even real. He doesn't even work here. Oh, he's Kane? Then why did he come out of the mask? Whatever. He's out. The match is over. MVP has beaten Finlay fair and square. That didn't do anything. It probably moved Finlay down, but that doesn't really matter. And in the main event, Randy Orton, Sheamus, and CM Punk in a triple threat steel cage match. What a main event for such a mid-Raw. Well, okay, I didn't expect it to just crash out the bait. Well, Randy Orton has entered the building. This man went from not showing up at all on Monday night to being a mixture, apparently. I think he's looking to win the world title before Survivor Series. And I honestly think it's possible. Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels could put on one hell of a show if they manage to get together. But in a steel cage match with Punk and Sheamus, that could crash the game again. And then there's his opponent, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And oh my God, I have never seen Sheamus look so... No, I have seen him look this pale before. I don't know. Ever since losing the US title to Kane, he's been trying to move up in the world, but it's kind of failing. Just a little bit, mind you. Like, I'm not entirely opposed to it, but he hasn't been getting the job done as well as I think he wants to. And tonight, he has the opportunity to change that. Let's hope he can, for his sake. And then there's his opponent, CM Punk. This man could be fighting for the tag titles. Actually, is that the number one contenders match already set in stone? Editing me, figure it out. Actually, no, I have to fucking set. I can just look up what the last number one contenders match on Raw was. Where are the number one contenders matches for the... Have I not been marking those down? I guess I just haven't been marking down number one contenders matches for the tag titles because I know they've happened. I just haven't done anything. And oh, Orton and Punk, massive tag move. But Orton isn't working with anybody in particular. He's attacking everybody. When one attack fails, the next begin. Oh, but CM Punk with a power slam. And a random ass drop kick that doesn't fucking work. And a random ass clothesline that doesn't fucking work. Randy Orton is trying to fire on all cylinders. And these two keep shutting him down every single time. What, he turned all the way around and hit Sheamus with a drop kick? Oh my God, he's just going off. Okay, goddamn. And wait a minute. Randy Orton now stomp to Sheamus, stomp to the leg, stomp to the other leg, a stomp to the arm, and one more stomp to the head just for good measure. And wait a minute, that's an RKO to CM Punk. Now just Sheamus isn't down yet. That power slam, and now Sheamus isn't even phased. He's still not even staying down. Okay. Next time it's Sheamus with the RKO. Why don't you, Orton? And now a stomp to the arm, a stomp to the leg, a stomp to the other leg, a stomp to the other arm, and a stomp straight to the head of CM Punk. And that's an RKO attempt. But he doesn't get it off after it. But wait, that's an RKO to Sheamus. And now it is CM Punk with a massive DDT. Orton has to go. The only way to escape the cage is to get up. Orton is trying to get up as fast as possible, but he gets kicked off the cage. Now Orton is going to have to try even harder to keep Sheamus down because, of course, Sheamus, wait, back breaker. And he hits Sheamus with it. Okay. Orton is dominating this match, but just can't find a point of entry. Whoa! Oh, but now taking the arm and dismantling him. And wait a minute. Orton using Sheamus' shove to get more stomps down on CM Punk. This man might be a fucking genius. Stomp to CM Punk. And now the RKO on Sheamus. It hits again. And now the knee directly to the back, and now just taking the other side of the cage so that maybe he could get out in a reasonable amount of time without doing all too much. Yep, there he goes. He's out. Okay. Orton has beaten Sheamus and CM Punk to win this steel cage match. Orton defeating Sheamus and CM Punk is nothing new here. But the steel cage match was a nice stipulation to add on top to Orton's dominance throughout the match. That made CM Punk and Randy Orton go above Sheamus. Oh yeah, they are the number one contenders for the tag titles. Well, we get to skip this match, and then there's this. But in the meantime, it's Rob Van Dam versus Justin Gabriel. What the fuck? We welcome you to Thursday Night Superstars, and Rob Van Dam is out here. And of course, I don't really know. Is he on like a particularly interesting streak of any kind? Kind of fishing for something to talk about with Rob Van Dam here. It's been a minute. Rob Van Dam is on a one-loss losing streak. Okay, never mind. I'll just fuck myself. And then there's his opponent that crashed again. And wait a minute, Rob Van Dam is running out to the ring now, and he's gonna attack Rob Van... Why is Rob Van Dam attacking Justin Gabriel? I'm curious, what did Justin Gabriel do to you? I mean, regardless, Rob Van Dam tried to go for Rolling Thunder, instead gets his rolls roiced. Leapfrog. Leapfrog again. And a massive Hurricane Rana to Justin Gabriel. And now hitting it perfectly rolling thunder. Right next to the ropes, 5-star frog splash. That's it. Rob Van Dam's got it. That shit looked like it hurt. And that's 1, 2. Rob Van Dam has beaten Justin Gabriel well and proper to win. Rob Van Dam wins. What more can I say? He attacked him and he won. It's not exactly the most shocking concept in the world to think that Rob Van Dam would win off of an attack on Justin Gabriel. It was honestly unnecessary. Their relationship got worse. Nothing happened. Anyways, this time Michelle didn't even win by fucking bullshit. She didn't attack. She won by basically just doing a Hurricane Rana. Anyways, Cody Rhodes, Mark Henry, Lex Luger. And in our main event at Thursday Night Superstars, Cody Rhodes is out here. Cody hasn't had the best time in the universe. I mean, if I had to say anything, Cody Rhodes is on a, well, no, he's not on a losing streak, but he's only barely over 50-50. He's hard stuck. He's hard stuck in the mid-card. I just use fucking Overwatch terms to describe someone in wrestling. I'm either incredibly cringe or way too base for this world. And then there's his opponent, a man he's had to deal with quite a few times. Mark Henry, one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions. And something I've realized over time is it's very rare for a champion to appear on Superstars, but it usually only happens with the tag titles. Maybe that'll become less of a problem in the future. Who knows? And then there's his opponent. It's Lex Luger. And he still can't get his fucking knee pads right. But Lex Luger has taken the Ultimate Universe by storm. And he lost his last match. Dude, I can't fucking win. Has anyone won their most recent match in this match? Mark Henry. Okay. They're all on one match winning or losing streaks though, which kind of makes sense. They aren't streaks if they're one match. Mark Henry immediately goes after Cody and then Lex goes after Cody too after he reverses. Smart strategy by Luke Gallows to go after the winner when they least expect it and to work with the world's strongest man. Easy clap that way. Oh, an accident. Wait a minute, Luke Gallows, what? Lex Luger finally picked his moment to strike and it was dead. Now just flexing on everybody, taking any excuse he can to get the crowd on his side. And now Luger is stuck on Mark Henry, apparently. Shit, fuck me. Oh, what the fuck? Every time I think this game won't do something weird this episode, it then does something incredibly weird. That's why I like SVR 2011. It's just incredibly weird as a game. It's a good game to start with because the gameplay is just so fucking stupid sometimes. With the interruptions and stuff in between moves, in later titles, you get a lot more just what the fuck moments too, where you can't do anything because they're interrupting you. So SVR 2011 has its merits, but it lasting 9 months is probably a good thing. Elbow to Mark Henry, now trying to pick up Mark Henry. Shocked he can do this so easily, and what a hip breaker. The Heliante? What the hell? Oh, okay. I keep trying to go into like normal wrestling commentary, but it's like, doesn't work like that. Mark Henry sends Cody out of the ring. Luger trying to hit him with that stupid fucking clothesline, and it works. But Cody is just staying out of the ring. He's letting these two fight. And it's MVP! Wait, is he here to help Mark Henry? Or is he here to attack Mark Henry? Mark's leaving the ring. Or is he here to attack Cody Rhodes? He's here to attack Mark Henry! What? Play of the day! And wait, he's here to attack Cody! Play of the day as well! And Luke Gallows is just watching this all happen from the sidelines. And now he goes to pin Cody. 1, 2. What a statement. MVP made by attacking Mark Henry. If there was any doubt in your mind that MVP was still friends with Mark Henry, you better start rethinking, because now it's clear that MVP is his own man and nobody else's. Okay, I actually like this angle now. MVP should be out, but he still owns the tag titles, so he isn't. Outside of that, Cody is now below Luke Gallows as well, which is just awful. Thanks, I hate it. Well, that's one way to get your get back. What the fuck? This is a top-heavy episode of the Ultimate Universe mode. The Rock versus David Otunga and The Undertaker. And tonight, in Providence, Rhode Island, we mark a moment in history. The Rock is going 1-on-2 with David Otunga. David's recent partnership with The Undertaker has proven so fruitful that Rock dropped Big Show and actually decided to go after... Okay, fuck. I can't focus because the crowd's loud. Shit. And then there's his opponent, David Otunga, with The Undertaker. Can you believe this? David Otunga and The Undertaker have been on the same side for like 3 weeks now. These two are about as much of a tag team as anyone else on the entire entire fucking roster. I cannot believe that these two are about to be in a handicap match. It's so out there. The concept of this team. What is uniting them? Is it The Rock? Is it Jake the Snake? What is happening? And of course, you have his tag team partner, The Undertaker. I have no idea what The Undertaker is doing here. I have no idea what he's doing teaming with David Otunga. But I think tonight we see Taker do something very similar to what he did with Vance Archer. But wasn't that Vance's idea?
No. He's got a point.
Before we get into this next match, I just want to say that it was a little choppy here, so if you want to skip to this timestamp to avoid the choppiness, you can. And now David Otunga with the back spin into what the hell? David Otunga is going to have to employ some new strategies to get The Rock to stay down, but this is the moment that he's been waiting for. The Rock has been waiting for David Otunga to get there, and another Samoan drop out of that stupid elbow. David is going to have to do everything within his power to make sure that he doesn't fail. And that means pulling out all of the stops possible. Everything from the moment you set foot on the ground to the moment the bell rings for the win is all that matters to David right now. This moment matters more to him than anything else he has ever done in his career up until this point, and he still can't hit the elbow. David, wait a minute. No. David, going for it again, but The Rock. Wait a minute. David's got it. David did it. Rock got it. Rock shifts it, shifting everything. These two are going back and forth and back and forth. David has been waiting for this. Rock has to defend his belly-to-belly suplex. And wait a minute. It's not time. It's not time. It's the verdict! The verdict is hit! Oh, The Rock's up, though! And a Samoan drop! Wait a minute. No, wait. And The Rock now, taking off the elbow pad! Gonna hit one of the least electrifying moves in sports entertainment, the people's elbow! That's it! The David kicked out before one! The passion of David! The David and Goliath inside of David will not let him succumb to The Rock. This man can't lose. He's limping to the top rope to hit an elbow drop of his own. He doesn't even want to tag in The Undertaker. That's not in his vocabulary. He wants to do this all on his own. No help from any outside sources. Damn be given that this is a handicap match. If David can do this on his own, then he will. But right now, kind of looks like The Rock is maybe getting a second wind, the better of him even. The Rock is definitely trying to win this match, but David just isn't letting it happen. It's very hard for David to win, but I know that he can because the passion within David is more. David's getting slower by the second. Are you fucking serious? And we're now back, and David Otunga is once again back on the offense here. A little rested, a little retributionized, and now he's going to go out of his way to keep the pace up on The Rock. Come on. Taker still hasn't been tagged in yet. There's not a lot The Rock could do at this point to keep David off of him. David's up. Shoves off, and a neck breaker by The Rock. I'm going bar for bar here because this match is uber important to David. I'm not sure how important this is to The Rock. It's more like I guess it's staring the demon you left behind in the face while he's been gaining strength and power, at least in the numbers game, just by existing. That's a belly to belly. It hits. Wait a minute, there it is. There's a verdict. But again, Rock is up, and this time he succumbs to the Samoan drop. But he's up. He's not taking enough damage to actually get any use out of it yet. Hold on. And a Saito suplex. David's move. David's pissed. Sitting in that locker room, pretty much benched at this point. He's got to be pissed that other people are using his moves. But we don't worry about that right now because it's David and Rock. In fact, yes, it's a belly to belly. Way out Sky. High verdict. Is that it? Is he out? David has beaten The Rock on his own. They aren't a tag team after that, nothing will. Nothing will make these two a tag team. The Rock and David are enemies. They weren't before because Rock would not acknowledge that David was a threat. They didn't even move The Rock down, but I'm sure it shot David up like a motherfucker. Anyways, CM Punk and Luke Gallows versus the Hart Foundation. Our next match, the Straight Edge Society fight the fucking Hart Foundation in another #1 contenders match. This time, though, instead of fighting the Puerto Rican Pridefuls for the 8th millionth time, this will pretty much decide who actually gets the tag titles. Punk and Gallows or the Hart Foundation? And to be quite honest, there's still good options here. The Straight Edge Society have already been the tag champs, and the Hart Foundation has new people, but they haven't established themselves as a tag yet. Not nearly enough to become the unified tag team champions. So what the fuck? I guess we'll have to find out. But their opponents as followed. It's the Hart Foundation. Bret the Hitman Hart and the British Bulldog. They're finally teaming again. It's been a minute, but they're back. And now they walk down to the ring in solidarity with each other, but wait to see a Punk and Luke Gallows come running out of the ring and attacking the two. God damn it. And they don't even I don't even have the bonus. Fuck. Can I go after fucking... Oh, right on the LED lights. CM Punk is trying to keep this one on the ramp. I mean, there's no reason not to, but sending him even farther up the ramp. Is British Bulldog trying to leave? No, he's trying to help his friend, but it doesn't work like that. I can't even focus on you. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, bitch. Get hit with a petter. Oh, wait, it's a petter. And now British Bulldog turns that into a Samoan drop. Now taking the elbow. No, not taking the elbows to the heart. Now CM Punk has decided to leave this situation. It is not what he wanted out of this. And he is now laughing about it. Or was it bait? Oh, well, it isn't bait if you don't get hit by it. Okay. Well, I almost knocked fucking Luke Gallows off the edge. And CM Punk hitting the fucking GTS on Bret Hart. Yep, there it goes. Guess who's out of the ring? It's the British Bulldog. 1, 2, and 3. CM Punk attacking the Hart Foundation once again to punch his ticket to bragging rights. Finally, a #1 contenders match that matters. It's been a minute. CM Punk and Luke Gallows going to a pay-per-view was on my bingo card this year. CM Punk and Luke Gallows are now better friends. And CM Punk is now worse friends with British. And Luke Gallows is worse friends with Bret and British. That moves CM Punk up to #2. That moved Luke Gallows up to #3, unfortunately. And that did nothing for the Hart Foundation. Anyways, it's Vance Archer versus JTG. Goddamn. Up next, Vance Archer versus JTG. How many times has this happened? Didn't it happen like last week as well? Yeah, this is the 3rd time at least these two have faced off. Come on, can we get some shit in here? Come on. And then you have his opponent, it's JTG, and he just kind of represents crime and Brooklyn, and I don't know what to say about JTG, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what to say at this point. I've pretty much said all that I know. Camera shut to nothing. You know what? That kind of explains it. And now Vance Archer, punch, 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 punch. I'm losing it, dude. It's not even been over an hour yet, and well, I guess it technically has. The recording is only less than an hour. But in actuality, I've been here for longer than an hour due to the crashes. I cut out the crash moments now. I just don't say anything anymore. Like, I would love to talk more shit about this game, but I really just don't. I'm used to the crashes. Is it Stockholm Syndrome? Yes. Do I care? Yes. But not enough to actually, like, go, whee! Face. And that's JTG doing his JTG thing, because I don't know what it's actually called, or if that even has a name. It's like he's doing the Jeff Hardy thing, but faster. And now JTG just fucking slamming him, and oh, he's just going for what? Wait a minute, JTG? Oh my, okay, he's just immediately showing Evan up. Fuck that guy, reverse DDT. Now going after JTG as well. He doesn't want any enemies of his to get the upper hand against him through means of supporting each other. Although I'm sure JTG and Evan Bourne wouldn't work together for too long anyways, because, you know, Evan Bourne betrayed Kofi Kingston. No, wait, Kofi betrayed... Man, I almost blamed the wrong person for that. Sorry, Kofi betrayed Evan. If you wonder how I forgot that since I got so fucking mad about it, it's because it's been a month, alright? Leave me alone. Year of the Ultimate Universe mode. Also the Year of the Ultimate Universe mode did fucking immediately has to take 3 weeks off because fuck me. Anyways, is Vance just gonna win off that? Oh yeah, he did. I mean, I like his fucking signature more than his finisher anyway, so. And Vance Archer celebrates. But wait a minute, of course. Never done is Vance Archer stomp. Multiple stomps to JTG, because why not? Maybe it was bad that Evan Bourne tried to interfere in the match. Vance Archer is now number 8 in the world title scene over Evan. Ew. And he's number 4 in the IC title scene over Christian. Ew. And up next, it's Jake the Snake Roberts versus Vladimir Kozlov. And then we have his opponent, or I guess the main event. Somehow, it's Jake the Snake Roberts versus Vladimir Kozlov. Hey, SmackDown General Manager, are you okay? Do you need me to do something about your roster? Because I can do something about it. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. Jake the Snake Roberts and Vladimir Kozlov are goated, apparently, because they got put in the main event instead of The Rock versus David and Taker. Well, what the fuck ever, man. Who am I to say? And then there's his opponent, Vladimir Blue? Hey, he's wearing a dark blue now. Why? I guess it looks good. I mean, it looks good to me. I don't know about you. And for some reason... Oh, wait. So David had a match at the beginning of the show, and then he bought a ticket at the end of the show just to watch Jake the Snake beat the shit out of Vladimir Kozlov, apparently. I was gonna say watch Vlad beat the shit out of Jake, but no, apparently that's wrong. Or is it? Or is it? Genuine questions to be had. Vlad with a massive headbutt. Oh my lordy, 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 lord. Headbutt to the man. Vlad is not very fast with it initially, but then he gets fast with it and suddenly you just can't keep up. And wait, what the fuck is Vlad doing? Spin? He's spinning Jake the Snake. That takes immense strength to do that to Jake the... Well, it doesn't take all the strength in the world, but you know, it still does take immense strength because you have to be able to do it that fast. And that's really fucking fast. Vlad is a strong, strong man. Now Jake goes sending him over the top rope onto the floor, and Jake is gonna use this as an excuse to taunt on him. The cockiness of him is just put on full display. And a big fucking whoop-de fuck. And a big fucking finally, dude, and he got folded like an omelet. Vlad and Jake are just kind of going back and forth at this point. Jesus. And now the clothesline of the century, just taunting on Jake the Snake, exactly like he did to him. Can we hurry this up, please? Not that I'm in a rush like last episode. I just kind of want to go do other things. A headbutt to Jake the Snake and a massive belly to belly onto the other side of the ring. But Jake immediately goes back in the ring, but that might have been the biggest mistake of the night because he gets hit with a fucking choke slam. And that's gotta be it. That's one, that's two, that's three. Vladimir Kozlov has defeated Jake the Snake to end this episode of the Ultimate Universe mode. That's it.